Hi there! I hope that you are ready to practice some pronunciation today because in this video I'm going to teach you all about how to say the American R sound. This is a tricky sound for many English learners for one simple reason. This sound doesn't exist in most languages around the world. In most languages, the R sound is trilled or rolled like a R sound, but in English it is not. In English, the R sound is made by bringing your tongue forward and then curling your tongue, but the important thing is that your tongue does not touch anything. It's just hanging out there in your mouth. R, R. You can practice making the R sound by saying ah and then bringing your tongue a little bit forward and trying to curl the tip of it up. R, R. So if you feel with your tongue, put your tongue behind your front teeth and then move your tongue back and you're going to feel that ridge behind your teeth. And when you get past that ridge, you're going to notice that your mouth is going to go up. Well, that's where your tongue hangs out when you make the R sound, but remember that your tongue does not touch anything. R, R, R. So one way that you can improve the R sound is by practicing saying it after different vowel sounds in English. So let's do a few of those together. The first one is the combination of ah and R. And some example words are car, hard. The next one is air, and some example words are air and hair, pear. The next sound is and this one is probably the most common vowel plus R sound in English, And some example words are her, first, worst, third, turn, word. The next one is or. So you're going to make O and then into R. Or. Some example words are or, for, boring. The next one is so you're going to make oo and then And a couple example words are tour, pure. The next one is ear. And some example words are ear, fear, hear. And the last one we will do together is ire. And some example words are higher and fire, tire, tired. The next thing you want to do to improve your pronunciation of R is to practice saying the R at the beginning of a word. And if you are from Brazil, this is especially important because you want to make sure that you don't pronounce this as an H. It should be a clear R sound. Some example words are race, read, write, round. So just try to make a clear R sound and don't roll your R. Instead, say R, round. The next thing you want to do is practice saying the R after a consonant. And this is where a lot of English learners will roll the R, but you want to avoid that if you want to make your R sound more American. Let's look at some examples. Progress. So make sure you say the P clearly and then the R without rolling the R. Progress. Progress. 3. This one is a hard one. 3. Tree. Free. And finally, you want to practice saying R in some of those really difficult words. And I think you know what they are because they are difficult for almost everyone. These are words like word, world, girls, rural, pearl, twirl, which means like to twirl around, squirrel. This is a really common animal in the US, so we often talk about squirrels because we see them every day. And rarely, rarely, rarely. If you want more practice with these words, I have a video of 19 difficult words to pronounce, and that includes these words. But the trick with these words is you want to take the words step by step. So for example, in the word world, you're going to think about those as separate sounds. World, world. And you can notice what your tongue is doing to make those different sounds. How about rarely? Rarely. 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 I hope this overview of the R sound helped you. If you have questions, let me know, and I hope to see you back here next time. Take care and see you soon.